focus on, and the weapons that they came out of the ship.
Yeah, so this is the part 2 now. I'm going to go into the scriptures, but I want to let you listen to the rest of this video, okay?
They were huge weapons, and if you've ever seen a race of people that were conquerors, that had never been conquered, they've got this look about them of arrogance.
See, yeah, never been conquered. So that's right. The angels of the Lord never been conquered. All right, I'm going to go into some scriptures, but this, as I said, this representation here does not represent the Israelites at all. Okay? We're saying all the right things, but I'm going to go into the scripture and show you, simply put, the representation of angels. If angels of the Lord were to come, okay, they're not gonna come arrogant, or these words that is being described, just like how it's being described and applied to these characters here, that's supposed to represent a dark race, right? So the angels of the Lord are different, and so the same goes for those Israelites who were made a little bit lower than the angels, according to the scriptures, right? Which we'll go into, right, when I bring these scriptures out. So just take a listen to the rest of it, right? Take a listen. Okay, here we go.
That's exactly what these extraterrestrials had, and they informed these people at the American.
Come on, man. The guy's perfectly lined up, man. Which barber did this guy, see? A barber from Earth? Yeah. Or maybe an alternate universe. And that's why it's called science fiction. It's a documentary.
American Air Force Base, that not only were they from a militaristic society, but they had controlled a large portion of the galaxy that we live in. And this was the statement that Ronald Reagan was making to the United
Yeah, with piercing blue eyes, like a zombie lord. Yeah, so anyway, you've seen much. Again, like I said, it's just a science fiction, but I'm going to go into the scriptures just to show you if an angel or the angels of the Lord, the difference. So definitely I'm going to go into it because, like I said, the video goes into who these characters are representing, and that's the idea they want to give you. All right, so I'm going to go to, this is my first scripture I'm going to share here with you. I'm going to go to the book of Baruch. Actually, let me go to Tobit first. All right, I'm going to go to the book of Tobit. I'm going to go to Tobit, read this one for you. Tobit chapter 12. All right. So now, just going into the purpose of the angels in regards to how they serve the Israelites, right? And you'll be able to relate what I'm going to read in regards to that when you go into the 12th chapter, and you can also read in context the chapter itself. So bear with me. So it says here, this is Tobit chapter 12, and I'm going to read from actually I started 12, and I'm going to read to 15, right? The point's in verse 15 actually. Okay, so it says, "Now therefore, when thou didst pray, and Sarah thy daughter-in-law, I did bring the remembrance of prayers before the Holy One," so before Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, "and when thou didst bury the dead, I was with thee likewise. And when thou didst not delay, to rise up and leave thy dinner to go and cover the dead, right? Thy good deed, was hid from me, but I was with thee, right? Verse 14, I said points in 15. And now our power had sent me to heal thee, right? So just think of this ship now, right? So throw out these characters here and think of the angel. But this is one angel, Raphael. Okay? Here's the point. Verse 15. October 12 and 15. I am Raphael, one of the 7 holy ones. You see that? 7 holy ones. Represents literally 7 angels. And of course they represent a legion, that innumerable number, okay, of the Lord, right? Okay, which present the prayers of the saints, okay, prayers of the saints, and which go in and out before the glory of the Holy One. You see? So, angels going to come and talk about, through the voice of the narrator, that they're arrogant and this and that. No, they're just righteous. Okay? Because they come out from the presence of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. Right? So, yeah, these characters here, I mean, the science fiction is clearly could never be our representation. This looks like Black Panther stuff. Okay? I'm talking about the group that was set up here on Earth, man. Perfectly lined up, right? And there's different shades of people in here. That's what they try to bring off as well. Okay? All right, so I'm going to go right now, right, to 2nd Ezra 8, and this is to bring out the point that there's no rebellion in heaven. There's complete order, right? Right? There's no color of sin there, right? There's no color of sin, right? No color of sin, whether it be black